Hello, welcome back. My name is Keith. I'm still on the sunny island of Tenerife. It's the 20th of August. It's coming up for 11:30 in the morning on the Tuesday morning, and I'm just out for a little walk. It's overcast today still. Now, this is the only day it has been overcast in the last 2 weeks, so I'm not complaining. In fact, it's kind of nice. There's a decent breeze blowing in. Apparently that's due to a hurricane that's hitting the rest of the world, or certainly the rest of Europe, and we're just catching the tail end of it. Literally, now mind you, you'll see it here in the waves. The waves are always huge down here in Bobo Beach. Nearly went down a hole. There's a slight tilt to the camera there because I'm at my arse. Question. I know I did a vlog recently on Europoints, which I found, but I found them in Golf del Sur, and people were asking, is there anywhere that does Europoints a little bit closer than Golf del Sur? So always aim to please. So there you go. You do still get a Europoint. Here you go, San Miguel. 1,000 down in La Fognes, and you'll also get one in my favourite. Now, I've reviewed this place before. 3-course meal, $9.95, and it is actually really, really good. Okay, again, how do they do it? I don't know, but they do. And wash it all down with a Europoint. What more could you ask for? Well, you could ask for more. You could ask for tapas next door. Hola, buenas, señor.
Not thinking, just drinking with
€1 point.
Everything
So,
in the back of the lorry.
for anyone who's been looking for the infamous Europoint, you've got Sol, Bora Bora, and Los Fognes in tapas. All 3 bars, all down here. We're just down just before you sort of head up towards the Veronicas. It's on the border between Costa Dequi and Las Americas. And let me give you a quick look at the menu before we move on. We'll let you see what we've got.
Yeah.
So just pause it. Good man.
Starters, seconds, this is 3-course menu, $9.95.
All $9.95.
Yeah.
Excellent. As the prices. Muchas gracias, mi amigo. So there you go. Get yourself down, and you can eat well, and trust me, these places are actually good. The food is decent. No, they're not going to win Michelin stars for anything, but they're friendly. The lads that bring you in are actually good crack, and it's a nice. If you've got kids, it's a cracking little place to come down. If they're not fussy eaters, bring them down, or if they are fussy eaters, even bring them down. And it's a great spot. Now, in saying that, I have, as I said, eaten in 1 or 2 of those places before. Nowhere near as good as the place I ate in last night. Now, last night was something special. Didn't have to travel far. We were up in Costa Dequi, and the food, we had a tuna, it was massive, would have fed 4 or 5 people. Absolutely amazing. I mean, so tasty. It was done with garlic, butter, a little bit of salt, and it was something else. The chef was unreal, staff fantastic. There was one drawback. Okay, the beer was cheap. The beer was about 45 cents, 50 cents a pint. I know you're going to find that hard to believe, but it was 50 cents a pint. And slight drawback, dishes, you had to do them yourself. I'm going to show you the photograph of both the chef. Hang on, I'll show you the photograph of the chef. I'll show you the chef first. Hola. Yeah, I cooked in it at home last night. Let me show you the food. That was so good. Seriously, I know I cooked it myself, but it still was so good. And yes, the beer was, I think, about 50 cents a pint. We bought a little slab of beer in the local supermarket for $3.50 or something. 12 little cans of beer. I can't fault it. I drink it every time I come over, and I can never think of the name of it. It's green, and it has the islands. It's got the Canaries on it, a little map of the Canaries. Really good little beer, and works out about 40 cent a can or something, 36 cent a can. Yeah, so you can't go wrong. But that fish, a neighbour of ours was out on a fishing trip yesterday. We were chatting about it on the balcony there the day before that, and they were saying that they were going out fishing. They were over on holidays, obviously. And did we like fish? I said, God, yeah, I love anything fishy, you name it, I'll eat it. And they very kindly brought me back that tuna that they'd caught, plenty of other things, but that was, they presented us that yesterday evening, so we cancelled our plans to go out for dinner. And I rolled up the sleeves and gutted the fish and cooked it. It was absolutely fabulous. Now, the only drawback, and this is me, I cooked it. Nothing wrong with the food. Food was something else. I'd have to do my own dishes, which that's not good. It was the fact that I've never cooked in Tenerife before. And I now understand why people cook outside, because you could not, the heat with the oven obviously, because it had to be hot to cook the food. Jesus, it was lethal. I never ever felt heat like it. And so it would be my only drawback. And as I said to herself, okay, there'll be no more cooking inside. Barbecue outside, absolutely. Food outside, definitely. Inside, not a snowball's hotel. You couldn't do it. You'd lose more weight. Unbelievable. Even with the extractor fan on, it was still killer. The heat was just unbelievable. But it was my first attempt cooking here in Tenerife. Now I do cook. I cook a lot and I love to cook. But I was really impressed, and that was such a lovely thing for that girl to drop in. The fish, it was absolutely beautiful, it really was. So that was last night's meal. So there you go. We do still have Euro pints in Tenerife. In fact, if you come to my little restaurant, you would have 50-cent pints. So here we are. We're going to finish up here down at Papagayo, the home of the most expensive pina coladas in Tenerife. Maybe not, but that's another vlog. Okay, if you like what you see, thank you. Hit the like, subscribe, bell for notification, and I'll talk to you soon. So long.